Did I tell you this, Nas? This is true. I know a dude. Well, he's dead now. He had tattooed on the shaft of his cock your name. Literally your name. So you go, what do you mean? What's your name? Your name. Oh my God, that would have been painful, ridiculous, and I don't know. I didn't think he got that much because, shit, if you drop drawers, I don't know, those trousers falling on, and then you see your name. Like, please. I don't like tattoos on any sexual organs, man. It turns me off. That's a deal, not a closer. That's a deal breaker. Yeah, if you're going to ruin perfectly good memories by putting some, sunset or some bullshit, and the tramp stamp, please. That's exactly what it is. You put a tattoo here, how do you even see if the guy did a good job, man? You know, we're like this with a mirror and a bad haircut. Yeah, who sees that too? Your boyfriend or the stranger that's doing you doggy style when he puts his beard down on the top of your hips? The Cubans have a name for that. I forget what it is. It's not table. But literally, like your back hips, you know, when you're doing doggy style, that is, you can literally use it as a shelf. I mean, but yeah. The man upstairs wouldn't have made our bodies like that, I guess, if it didn't work out so great, doggy style, you know. They like it, right? Women like it, the guy likes it, and guys, it's the only way they can do it. Well, no, they can do positions like women. I found that out too. I didn't realize that.
Let's talk about your periods of sobriety. How about that?
I can't remember. No, of course I can. That's kind of a shame, man. That what I'm about to tell you. I was just informed of a period of sobriety. Well, yeah, my whole life is pretty much divided into super creative writing at a furious pace, making pictures that are all good for like a lot of them back to back. Like you can't, the creative juices are flowing. You can't even get one done fast enough because you got an idea and you don't want to throw it on the other previous piece because, well, it's not supposed to go there. So what are we saying? Oh, sobriety, 1993. And this is the shame. I say shame because it's like the blues. I love the blues music, man. That's the other. To me, that's art, man. Blues soul might be. I think I have it written down somewhere. But you know, that's the other thing. I can't remember what my own poetry, my own whatever it is, man. Springs of wisdom, man. You know, like the one, and that kind of encapsulates me, is a man who is drunk from the fountain of experience will never die of thirst in the desert of ignorance. Or the one I have taped to one of my favorite little family archive ones is thousands upon thousands of rivers flow into the sea, but the sea is never full. So if man could turn stone to gold, would his heart ever be contented? Alas for him. The shame is not being clean and sober. The shame of it all is, to tell you the truth, which is really all I know how to do. I suck at being very dishonest, you know, because I can't cover my tracks for one, but is all of the really positive milestones, not so much art related or just life. My education has been straight. All achievements. I was kicked out of the Boy Scouts for pot. For that marijuana bust, I guess, because you can only make marijuana. We started a church group that was very creative. Join the Organization of Youth, Episcopal Youth Council, because my mother's maiden name is Joy. We got kicked out of the church. or disbanded because me and my brother formed it, that we take all our friends from junior high school to have sex in the woods and take the church's bus and and bring our girlfriends and people that pardon moi, that didn't even go to that church. So my point being, basically all the bullshit and problems, and like, you don't go to jail when you're straight. I don't lose things when I'm straight, you know. It's basically just car keys, and that's why I don't have a car. I'm a bicycle man. My beloved, part of the reason I could care, you know, I enjoy not driving. It's not a green hugger thing, but you know, of course, it is a good imprint that not to be driving, and my lifestyle affords it. But yeah, 93 to 2003. If you do the math, it was like 3 months shy of 10 years. Just like I get busted for possession every 10 years. This was a 10-year stretch, which is, if you know anything about recovery, like I say, my whole life has been pretty much a struggle or a surrender of recovery or hardcore using, because that's just it with this pirate. It's all or nothing. There is no, well, people tell me it's hilarious. Yeah, I'm just smoking weed and drinking a few beers. No. If you're like into the whole 12-step program thing, which I don't, no one can endorse it. It's anonymous. But to me, that's support, because you get friends that ain't getting high and you don't want to let them down. That's the support group of it. All the intellectual psychology of doing steps, homework and stuff, and no one checks you, so it doesn't fucking matter. It's a hangout, I think. I think people go that are such losers of their social abilities that they don't even have problems with substance, but they fucking go because they got a lot of friends and they won't kick you out. So, in my case, I dearly needed it, and I excelled in that. Even this is not, shouldn't be that funny, but I'm doing all right nowadays. Thank you very much. So I don't have to apologize for jack shit. But my amends list was not very lengthy for that reason. Not quite the gentleman, but my hustle is nickel and dime. I don't rob or do serious crimes. If drugs were legal, I wouldn't even be a criminal. I've told that to the police. Oh yeah, right. They think I, took their grandma's purse because I smoke crack. I'm an inmate after I spoke in this very same county jail to tell them there's a place to go if they're incarcerated for drugs. Well, that's who would be there. Listening to my happy horse shit would be someone that has a drug problem, and I'm going to tell them life gets better and improves if you put the fucking cork in the bottle and you stop whatever you do, whether it's mainlining heroin, snorting cocaine, or like me, sitting in the Anchorage eating Oxycontin and drinking a lakes full of beer. A bay full of beer. How about that? This is the other conundrum, or the turmoil in the artist's mind. I wasn't loved enough. My papa didn't tell me he loved me enough, or often enough. So through that despair and that traumatic, significant emotional experience, I started doing dark pieces. I just got to do something creative. That's where it stems from. And there is what would you call it? A stress, kind of. Like the Protestants, and there's somewhere in between, the purgatory in between, the neutral zone, because I believe that you cannot achieve chemical divinity, any form of spiritual divinity through chemicals. And I tried. So believe me, who and you, and a dog named Sue, I don't think it can be achieved. You might even think so, and that is a false illusion. But don't blame it on LSD, because to me, you're just tripping. It'll go away soon enough, and don't try to do it every day. It doesn't work. You can only trip once in a while. But I mean, not once in a while, but you should only. Yeah.